All right, YouTube, we're going to be working on a 2003 Ford F350. This is the 6-liter diesel. We're going to be replacing the heater hose assembly and the heater control valve. All right, so this will actually work for 2003 through 2007 F250s and F350s. And this is, again, the 6-liter diesel. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take off the intercooler pipe, and that should be 11 millimeter on both ends. And then we'll just pop this off and get access to the heater hose, which is right back here. All right, so at the base of the intercooler, you'll have a hose clamp right down here. This is 11 millimeter. And then at the very top, you'll also have one right up here. And once you loosen that up, you can just take this whole thing right off. All right, so the next thing you want to do is you want to just lay these side by side and just see that it is the correct one before you go taking this out and finding out that you have the wrong hose assembly. So if that checks out, let's go ahead and take off your line going into the heater control valve. You're just going to pull back on it, just pop it off. All right, so next that we're going to do is we'll take off this hose clamp, and when you remove this line here, you're going to have some antifreeze that's going to spill out, so be prepared for that. Put down some rags, something to catch it in. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove this turbo pressure map sensor bracket, and these will be 10 millimeter. So go ahead and take this off at this time, and then we have full access to the back side of the heater hose. All right, when taking off the fitting that's in the back here, what you're going to do, let me show you on the new one, is you're going to press in right here. You press in, and then what will happen is it pulls straight out, just like that. All right, now in the back here on that connection, it is extremely hard to get that thing to come off. They do make a tool for that. However, that's another expense. If you do work at it, it will come off eventually. Sometimes you have to take off the other heater hose just to access the one. But once again, you push in on those tabs and pull backwards, and it will come off. Anyways, this is the final product. It's back on. Hose clamps are in place, and now we're going to hook up the vacuum line up here. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to hook up this line here. Go ahead and plug it in. Okay, good positive lock there. I took out the oil filler tube just so you can see it a little bit better. I will go ahead and reinstall that here in a second. So let's go ahead and put the bracket back on. And we'll go ahead and tighten that down. All right, so the next step, we're gonna put the intercooler pipe back on. So just go ahead and put it back in, tighten down the hose clamps. All right, so we are now done and completed. This is the finished product. And now the last thing that we have to do is just top off your antifreeze. And this is the antifreeze that I use. All right, and so the other thing that I wanted to tell you really quick was the cost of this. It ran me about $110 for the whole complete heater hose assembly unit. You can get that off of eBay. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can get just the heater hoses itself. You do not have to get the heater control valve. If you're just replacing the heater control valve, that's also available. I will put up the item number for you, and I hope this video helped. Please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.